Okay, today we're going to do carburetor rebuilds, and we're going to start right here by removing the air box. Get that out of the way. That's pretty simple. Just take these 6 bolts out of the front cover here. And we'll take that air box off and just set it aside. On this side of the carburetor here, we're just going to remove all the lines here, the rubber hoses and the fuel lines, simply by cutting these zip ties off of them. Get these ones out of there. Put them aside. Now we got everything freed up on this side. Alright, on this side here, the carburetors, all I got to do is remove the linkage here. Got a couple of these oil lines. I'll take off these lower carburetors. This comes off just by popping it off like that there. That comes right off. Just set that aside. Got the one for the oil pump right here. Pop that one off. Get it out the way. Now I can start removing this top carburetor. All I got here is a nut here and a screw on the bottom, both sides. Get this carburetor off, then I'll just pull this oil line here. Get that one, pull the next oil line. Important thing to remember is these carburetors have to go back on in the same position that they're in. Mine are numbered. This is number 1, this is number 2, and this is number 3. They're already marked. But if your carburetors aren't marked, you're going to need to make some kind of mark and remember what location they go in, so you put them exactly back where they came from. Okay, first carburetor's off. Now, like I said, all I got to do is pull these lines right here off. Looks like they could be a little tight. They might need some persuasion. Alright, now that they're off, I'll go ahead and remove this carburetor. And once I get this carburetor, I'll get these lines off, get the third carburetor off, and we'll go in the shop and start breaking them down. Okay, I'm going to start with the carburetor breakdown here. Like I said, these carburetors are numbered. I don't know if you can see here, but this one's marked 15-1. The other one's marked 15-2 and 15-3. And you got to make sure you put them back on the motor in that order. But I'm going to go ahead now and start breaking it down. I'm going to start here with these covers for the main jets. I'm going to take these off. And I bought gasket kits for these, so I'm going to go ahead and remove this little gasket ring that's around this cover, because it's going to be replaced. So I'm going to go ahead and break that off there. Get as much of that out as I can. I'm going to put that over here on this side, because that's where it came from. Inside here is my main jet. I'm just going to take a screwdriver that fits down the hole here and get it onto the jet. And there's the jet, and that's all it is. It's just a little screw with a hole in it. Lets the fuel run through. Got that one out. Take the other side. Put that cap over there. Remember, I'm going to take the gasket off it, because it's going to be replaced. So we're going to want to get that off. Throw that away. Put that to the side. Go down here and get this jet out of here. goes. And put that one to the side. And actually, these are all going to go in a container together when I put them in the solution. I just wanted to show you what they look like. You got these here, air jets, and we'll dump that out of there. You got another one right here. And dump that one out. You got this one here in the center. It's a little bigger. Just set that there. And like I said, these are all going to go in a bucket here in a minute. Alright, so now we'll take the bowl off here. And that's fairly simple. I'll just take these 5 screws, 6 screws, what we have here out. Alright, then we want to take this bowl off. We just kind of tap on it a little bit. Should make sure we got all the screws up. Alright, get it to come loose. Pull it out. Now you see in here we got the float and the needle valve. The float's good, we're going to use it, but we are going to change this needle valve out. So we're going to go ahead and remove the float. Put that screw aside. Just dump that out. There's our needle valve. We ain't going to use that no more because we're going to replace it, so we're going to just throw that over there. The float's good. Put that over there. Now we got the seat that the needle sits in. We're going to remove that. Looks like we're going to need a fairly big screwdriver for that one. Get on it and just unscrew it. That comes out, and that's all it has. And just remember, it's got a gasket, so when you put the new one in, put the gasket on it. But we're not going to use that no more. And that's our bowl there. We're done with that. We'll set that aside. Take the gasket off. We got a new gasket kit for the carburetor, so this will be replaced. You can put that in the garbage pile. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and put these jets. I got this little bucket here that came in with my carburetor cleaner. So I'm just going to set all these little jets in here so I don't lose them. I'm going to go ahead and clean my caps, and I'll just throw them in there and put them aside. Next we're going to remove the top plate here.